Hello there. Just how important is a campaign slogan to an overall election campaign? It's a really fascinating topic to look at from a marketing perspective because you have to sum up your entire policy platform in one sentence, while at the same time trying to inspire people to go out and vote for you again, but knowing full well that nobody in their right mind is going to use a slogan as the tool to decide who it is that they're going to vote for. Well, I hope they wouldn't, but I'm sure there's some political parties out there who think that they would. It's kind of scary when you consider it that way. In this week's episode of my podcast series, The Public Gallery, I sit down with Art and Sam and we go through these campaign slogans that we're dealing with here. None of the slogans I think are ever going to be remembered in the same way as I like Ike or Make America Great Again or You Can't Lick Dick, which we've seen out of American campaigns in the past. But they're really important in trying to sum up positions. Labour's in it for you is really broad. Is you society as a whole, or is it you on your phone right now? You know who you are. Is it for you? National's Let's Get New Zealand Back on Track is kind of oddly pro-train for an organisation that prefers roads to trains, which is really weird. You've got some really vague stuff like it's the time for change. You've got some scaringly specific stuff like for real change, and you've got some really threatening sounding stuff like take New Zealand back. There's some really weird stuff going on in here. There's one party that's talking about getting rid of liars that's linked directly to one of the largest misinformation spreaders in the country. There's a weird kind of disconnect for some parties, and there's a really broad, large tent approach from others. So join me with my podcast. As I said, you can download it now wherever you get your podcasts from. Links are available in the bio on my page. I'd be really interested as well to know, what's your favorite campaign slogan? What do you think of the campaign slogans that are on offer this year? Do you think it's all about, as the New Conservatives would say, restoring New Zealand to some weird mythological past where everything was perfect and everyone held hands and it never rained in the day only just before you woke up? That kind of weird rose-tinted past, all summed up in a campaign slogan. It's a fascinating topic to sit down and look at. So as I said, come join me on the podcast this week.